Hey guys, and welcome back for our third and final match of the day. We're heading into the grand finals of Tuesday Night Hype number 75 between Kolmari and Virtual, who just got off a pretty big 3-0 victory. And so hopefully he'll be looking to repeat his success, and Kolmari will hopefully looking to start a little stronger than he did against the Doctor and not have to worry about a 3-0 reverse sweep. But I'm super excited to watch these two guys play. What about you, Ryan?
Oh, I am beyond excited. We're about to see a very good final series, I believe. We got Virtual rocking out his Hunter, Warrior, and Shaman. And he got his Warlock band. No surprise there. And Kolmari rocking out his Warrior, Warlock, and Hunter with his Shaman band. No surprise there. I think we're just seeing a lot of Warlock, Shaman, Warrior bands all day. I don't think there's really a reason to ban anything but those decks right now. It's just really what you think is best for your decks when you decide really what you're going to ban. Yeah,
maybe there might be a little, depending on lineup, you might have to wonder if you're going to ban, say, a Rogue. But no one brought Rogue, so we don't have to worry about it. And so we're just going to see, I think knowing what your opponent's deck list adds another kind of dimension to your bans, because I think people are much more scared of the more aggressive Shaman lists that kind of their mana curve peaks at Doomhammer. Much more scared of those lists than, say, the Thunderbruff, Valiant, Fire Elemental lists.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny that we're seeing all these. I guess all the Rogue players have either lost already because everyone's targeting them, or they just said, "Yeah, I'm not going to bring Rogue because everyone's targeting them." So we've seen no Rogues this tournament in these finals. So it's kind of runs parallel to the strategy going into the spring prelims. A lot of players was everyone at the EU prelims brought N'Zoth Paladin, and then no one targeted it. So everyone at NA was just like, "Oh, everyone's going to bring N'Zoth Paladin. Let's target it," and then no one brought N'Zoth Paladin. Yeah, I guess it goes to show that like all of the top players in Hearthstone, we all have similar think. I think we all kind of think similarly. And I think it's the guys who, when you can figure out the counter actually to the meta that everyone else is trying to counter, and then there's more counters, then you're actually going to be the one who probably comes out on top.
Yeah, gotta think about 2-3 steps ahead.
Yeah,
counters to counters to counters.
Apparently, that's what it's starting to look like.
It's mind games.
Yeah, because I guess you shouldn't bring Rogue, but maybe you can. I don't know. It's so none of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of this balancing act between everyone's targeting Rogues, so I shouldn't bring it, but at the same time, Rogue is such a strong deck. Even if they're looking to target it, it still has a chance just to win big.
Yeah, absolutely. So we get to get started now. That's good. And we're gonna see Virtual with his Tempo Warrior and Kolmari with his Zulok.
I'm super excited because I think this is going to be like, we saw Tempo Warrior already. However, it didn't really perform very well.
Yeah, but
we saw the Fiery War Axe.
Yeah,
now we finally get to see it.
Matchup. Yeah,
so
last time we saw this matchup, no Whirlwind effects, no War Axe. This time, War Axe, Blood to Ichor. It's pretty good.
Here's Monkey, Korkron. I see a perfect 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm pretty stoked. I think that's about as good as it's going to get.
Yeah, you can definitely. There's an argument to just keep this. You hope your opponent just plays Squire on 1, and then you get the Blood Ichor value like crazy, and then you go on from there. I can completely agree with tossing the Korkron. It's kind of sad that you get Archthief back, but the rest of this is nice.
I think we're overlooking a pretty big fact, which is the fact that he actually runs Archthief for FOM.
Yeah,
and a Tempo Warrior. Let's talk about that. How do you is that classified under Tempo? If you go to Tempo in the dictionary and you look at the picture that's right there, you don't see a picture of Archthief for FOM.
No, I wouldn't classify it in Tempo. What I think it is a lot of players are very mixed on Varian Ren and how good it is. And I think the players who have not liked Varian Ren have kind of chose cards like Archthief for FOM to take over it. Me, when I was experimenting Tempo Warrior without, and I didn't like Varian Ren, he's grown on me. The card I was opting to run was actually Yogg. Honestly. Yeah, but if you do need something there at the end to kind of be your big presence, and whether it's Archthief, Ysera, Varian, or Yogg, you need something, and personal preference there.
When you were running Yogg, were there enough spells to make it worth it?
Yeah, absolutely. There really are. It's worth it on like 5 spells a lot of the time because like,
Really?
it'll clear board and draw you cards. I don't know. It actually was working out for me kind of nicely. But I don't recommend it. I just ended up going back to Varian and enjoying him more. But yeah, I think there's a world where Yogg actually works out pretty well in Warrior.
I like it.
Yeah.
But speaking of liking, the Abusive Sergeant off the top is going to wreck this Fierce Monkey.
It really is.
This Possessed Villager all of a sudden has become a 5/1 and just absolutely wreck him. As far as board goes, he does have the Whirlwind Execute play.
I think you're Whirlwinding after Armorsmith.
Yeah.
Yeah, then Execute. You create your board and you set up Battle Rage for next turn.
Definitely. Because you definitely need this Battle Rage because your hand looked really solid, but now you're stuck with a 9-drop. So, and all those cards that you played on curve are gone. So this Battle Rage is going to be very clutch to hopefully pick up like a Frothing Berserker or a 3-drop or a 4-drop.
How do you want to deal with this Doomguard if you're Kolmari? Do you want to, like, if you don't play Doomguard, your turn's awkward. It's just Dark Iron.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Now it's just tap into Prey, and he got lucky. Jim King's a nice pickup. I don't know if I would have just tapped there.
I think the 2 lines of play, both the way. So you just saw the 1 Execute. So I think you're fine just dropping Doomguard and then killing off the Armorsmith to deny Battle Rage.
Yeah, you know when those cards in your opponent's hand is coin, so you know he's kind of running on E. You don't know that one's Battle Rage. But with what you do know, I kind of like just throwing Doomguard out there, or at least just Dark Iron Dwarf. The tap was a little risky. Especially since you're trying to play Doomguard eventually anyways here. Like, you don't really need more cards to discard.
As far as Zoo goes, like, because obviously, ideally, you're looking for a 3-drop, but there's 2 Imp King bosses, and then, I would assume, 2 Darkshire Councilmans. So that was a 1 in 5 to pick up a 3-drop. And so I think that was a very risky line of play.
Yeah, this is all going to work out, though, because of that in-game boss pickup. This is all going to work out so nicely. The Dark Iron's going to get value, kill the Frothing, you just play Direwolf after. This turned around because of that tap.
So, as the Twitch chat would say, never lucky, never punished. But
I don't know. It works out fine. If you know you're getting a king boss off the top, you tap every time, but that's pretty risky little tap. You were setting yourself up to maybe have a dead turn against Tempo Warrior.
Yeah.
That's not how you win games against Tempo Warrior as a Zoo player. So it worked out nicely though. I can't say much more.
A super awkward. Do you play the Armorsmith, hit the Direwolf?
Hit the Direwolf and you Ravaging Ghoul. It's so awkward. But
you gain a bunch of armor. You don't really get that much further ahead on. Like, you're still way behind on board, and this didn't really get you any closer to getting ahead because it's just gonna make another Imp. Imp King boss is still alive. You still have a 4/3 to deal with.
You do get to coin out Grom next turn at the worst though, which should help you with board control. I think we're at the point where Doomguard should come out. Maybe not. Again, now that's way better. To tap into a way better option if you want to go with it.
Yeah, I definitely like this. The Argus is pretty good. So you Argus, and then I'm assuming you hit you're definitely hitting the Imp King boss no matter what. But do you play it on the Dark Iron Dwarf and run it into the Armorsmith, or do you play it on the little guy to protect it from Whirlwind?
I actually think we Alchemist Dark Peddler here. Actually, the more I look at it, just get the 1/1 into the 3/1 trade on the.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Your Imp
I like that as well.
Armorsmith, and then you get a lot more board presence by getting. If you want to get Blood Imp or Leopardome, I don't think you're getting more like Sidecaller with this Peddler, but you're playing a lot more stuff, and hopefully I mean, the Doomguard's going to get its value. So I guess that's kind of I think Kolmari was the player earlier, or we've seen a lot of value being played in this tournament. We're seeing a very value-centric philosophy from all these players, and I really value that myself. So
yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Trump would be proud.
I think he really would be of some of the play we've seen so far this tournament.
Yeah, but the Zoo taking the entire turn to make a play, it's not something you see every day.
And missing the end attack. Kind of rough.
Yeah,
kind of rough to miss that M-King attack.
We're definitely going to see the Grom. I'm assuming he's going to use it to clear the Dark Iron and then run the 3/3 into the Alchemist.
No, I like the idea of protecting our Grom's health a little bit more, honestly. So I wouldn't. Either way, it's I guess you can go value.
So would you take the 2 health on Grom over keeping your 3/3 alive?
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. But that's what it looked like he was opting to at first. Grom is you need this Grom to do a lot of work, but I agree that the 3/1 is probably more valuable.
Yeah, because unless he decides to like Argus the Blood Imp and then use that to kill off the 3/1, he's gonna have like it's just kind of awkward to deal with.
He's having a hard time deciding which is better though, and I can see merits to both. It really is important to keep the high health on your Grom because you really need to do just tons of work.
Yeah.
But what is set up here, like this board technically can't kill the Grom anyways, so I think at the end of the day, this is the right way to go.
Yeah. So I think we'll probably see a tap first, but I don't really see a better alternative to the Knife Juggler to Argus.
No, I think that's
pretty solid.
Play. Has to be
and then
play.
Hopefully hit either the 3/1.
I think you'd rather hit the 3/1.
Yeah. Oh, this way. So I think you run your Imp King boss in first to the Grom, and
then you get
hopefully
nice
get
shot.
a juggle.
Yeah.
You get a 60% chance of killing something.
Which is pretty nice.
Okay, hit the 3/1. So that's
don't have to make that trade. I was gonna say you have enough stuff on board that 10/1 will die eventually somehow. So
whether it's the Knife Juggler or something.
Yeah, or it's gonna do the trade you're thinking about trading. So you definitely like that damage. Slamming the Juggler. Yeah, it does feel bad. All this felt really bad.
Fortunately for Virtual, he hasn't stabilized, but he's kind of diminished a lot of damage. So Arc Thief for Fom is gonna definitely do some work.
Yeah, Virtual's at 30 health, and he gets to play Arc Thief for Fom next turn. And I think you would go for the one that just gives your whole board of 3/3s, right? And then how does you deal with that effectively? You just out-zoot the zoo. If you can stay alive, which is
so I think he has probably a solid at least 2 turns.
Yeah, I mean, I the Arch Thief might win him the game, and that's what it's supposed to do. That's the whole reason it's here.
I can't see I can't see him picking the give a minion 10/10. No. And with a full health Doomguard, I can't see him picking the Timepiece of Horror as well.
No, I think you have to go to full board of 3/3s to out-zoot the zoo. The double,
definitely.
Ooh, okay, his clock might not be long enough though.
Because this turn he's going to take 10 damage plus 5 from the new Doomguard. So that's 15. So he's not going to be able to live long enough to play the mummies.
No, this is an actual Timepiece of Horror as the clock runs out.
That feels really, oh god, this feels super bad. It's because he's gonna tap, and then he's gonna tap again next turn, so he's gonna have 3 cards in hand and 15 damage on board. So unless there's a Deathwing in this deck that he didn't take a screenshot of, I can't really see him coming back from this.
Yeah, and I don't think you actually played the Mirror of Doom. You have to Corcoran and into the 1/3, and then do a trade into the full health Doomguard and play Blood.
Well, the Blood of Brave does buy you another turn.
Yeah, that's the route you have to go.
Yeah.
And this is okay, actually. You're not out of this thing quite yet.
Not quite yet, but he's gonna choose to kill the health. Yeah, he's gonna kill the 5/7.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna go face.
Do it.
Ooh, okay, hold on. Is that right? 10.
So 6.
Maybe?
If I think it might be because he
has
him
to.
And there's 16 damage on board, but you have a 6 health taunt. So unless there's some PO shenanigans, I think this might be the right play.
Oh no, I don't think it is. How do you win?
By putting your opponent to 0 health.
Yeah, but how do you with your hand is a Mirror of Doom. If you put him at 7, you can assume your whole board will be gone. How did you deal 7? A lucky rag shot? Are you I don't know.
I think if he picked the the Timepiece of Horror, maybe.
Yeah.
But it just
even then though, those odds are pretty low.
Oh, Flame Imp.
You can't really play that.
I mean, you can if you go for the board clear.
Yeah.
Because it's only putting you down to 9, so you don't have to worry about rag shenanigans.
Yeah, I guess you have to evaluate how you're gonna do this.
Yeah, this is a board clear.
This is a board clear.
Villager. So.
Yeah, I think you can play Flame Imp if you're gonna clear a score for sure.
Yeah, this is fine. No, you can't play the Flame Imp because the Death Rattle. Oh no, the Defender of Art is never gonna die. Never mind.
Yeah, 2 minions will die.
There's 2 minions. That's just. I'm like this. He's not gonna go face. All right, so he has a lot of damage.
Okay,
that's 15 damage.
Maybe going face was right with the 7. I mean, now you look at this and like.
So he has to draw into 2. Wait, no, you can't mummy and armor up.
Yeah, I think this game's over.
So he's staring down 15 damage. So you have to slam.
But
the question is, what are you looking for?
Yeah, what do you even get that wins this game?
That's in the deck.
I guess, it's like you have to slam the 5/2, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess you slam the Darkshire Councilman, hope for like rag that kills the Doomguard or the Darkshire Councilman.
That's pretty ambitious. That's pretty ambitious.
Hey, ambitious is my middle name. You gotta spend money to make money.
And that should that'll
Fiery Winx isn't gonna do it. Unfortunate.
So, looking back on that game, was his only out actually going face with that Archthief? Possibly, and hoping you draw rag.
And then, well, I mean, had he gone face, he would have taken.
We know he wouldn't.
I think
wouldn't
he
have
would
drawn
have.
rag.
No, he would have top decked the Fiery Warx, and he would have been at 2 health. So that might have been a winning line of play.
No. That's not how that works.
Because he had 9 health, and had he attacked with the Archthief for From, he would have put him down to 2.
But he wouldn't have played the Flame Imp in that case, I don't think.
Oh, so he would have been at 5 health.
Yeah. I don't think he would have played the Flame Imp.
Let the hunt begin.
I don't know.
I mean,
he may have played the Flame Imp, so maybe. But
because I mean, 5 is just kind of this weird number because Grom can't. Well, because we already saw Grom.
So you
don't have to worry about that. Korkron can't kill you from 5. Fiery Warx can't kill you from 5. So I think
you have to never
not play it. Yeah, because so you're just giving your opponent outs at that point.
Yeah. So I don't think that would have ever happened.
All right. Too bad. Smork. Doesn't matter whether you smork or not. You were gonna lose anyway, so that feels bad.
It does feel.
Also feels bad. Bloodlust in the opening hand.
Yeah, we were talking about this a couple times already today, but like I was kind of saying earlier, with the reason Bloodlust is more okay is because you are playing mostly on curve. And we're seeing that. We see a 1-drop, we see a 2-drop. He has plenty of time to draw a 3-drop, and then he has a 4-drop if he wants to coin out Thunderbolt Valiant. So
I'm a huge proponent of coining out Totem Golem.
Just switching the role. I think you would.
Because 2 into 1 into a 3 is just so good.
Yeah, if you had the 3, I completely agree. But since he doesn't, I like this fine.
Just to like look for like a coin 4 kind of thing.
Yeah, because you have a 4-drop in technicality, like you do. With Thunderbuff. Like, I don't know. I like the idea since you really like don't have stuff yet.
Mm-hmm. But never punished because this the 3/2 was gonna do some work with the 1/1 on board because it wasn't gonna be able to compete. But with the Flame Tongue off the top, it allowed him to trade up. It was really huge.
Yeah. And this kind of fills out the curve more. The Flame Tongue helped fill out the curve because now you just drop Totem Golem here. It does
kind of bad because you can't coin Thunderbluff.
Yeah, you can't do something next turn, but you do have time to draw something.
Yeah, I mean,
you have so many options.
I mean, like half your deck is 2 and 3 drops.
Yeah, so I feel like you kind of just have to do it. He's opting. Virtual is the one who. Okay, this isn't technically what I expected really, but so you're coining out a totem here. Essentially what you did. With a very clunky hand. I don't know about this, personally.
I don't know, just because now he's not, if he picks up like a 4-drop, he's not going to be able to play it. He's going to be overloaded and he's going to have access to 3 mana.
I don't mind this play if his hand is less clunky, but...
Yeah, this is a pretty clunky hand. He has a Lightning Storm when his opponent doesn't have any minions. He has a Bloodlust that he can't play for another 2 turns. And he has a Hex, and his opponent doesn't have a minion to Hex.
I wonder what his thought process is behind it. I'm really trying to figure it out. Maybe an extra target for Deadly Shot?
Possibly. Would you even if the board was just a 3/4 and a 1/1, do you Deadly Shot?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out.
I don't think you do.
I don't think you do either. But...
Hitting the 1/1. Okay, that's fine. Hey, there's a 3-drop.
Yeah, that works out nice.
That's actually really good.
Yeah. Worked out really nicely.
Because I can't see him Lightning Storming the 1 elephant.
No, that seems terrible. You don't really want to Hex.
Hex is arguably even worse.
Yeah.
I don't see a hero power.
Yeah, Virtual is the one last series who was just such a proponent of value, though, that I almost feel like he's not going to play this Manatite Totem.
Yeah.
You have to, though. You have to. But like he was hesitating on the thought because he wants the utmost value out of all his cards. That's what we've seen so far.
Yeah, it feels bad because it's basically a 3-mana draw 1 because like there's no way this King Zealot doesn't kill it. Or it does. Oh, he's going for the 50-50.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't think.
Oh yeah, because whatever didn't die, he was gonna kill. Yeah. And this freezing totem's actually freezing trap's gonna do a lot of work just because
it really is.
Virtual knows it's that, and as long as he only has 1 minion, he's never gonna be able to attack.
And I don't think he's ever gonna get a chance to have 2 minions on this board. It's just looking rough.
It's super rough. So I guess the line of play I can see is like Tunnel Trog, Flame Juggler, Hero Power, just flood the board and look for try to make sure one of them props Freezing Trap.
I think that's the play, or I think that has to be the play. The only other option I'm seeing, and it's an option I don't like, is just playing Thunder Bluff here.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Oh, I guess maybe he was looking for another spell totem, possibly.
I don't think that would have been good enough either here, but
yeah, because it wouldn't have killed the Kodo. But that's terrible. That's awful.
Yeah, this had to be the play. The other plays felt really bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Hunter isn't just like that. Freezing Trap is just like its presence. It hasn't even done it. Like it hasn't activated, but it's done so much.
Yeah, and this Houndmaster into either quick shot. It's probably Houndmaster and a quick shot.
I think you run the King Zealot into the 1/3 and then Houndmaster the Stampeding Kodo.
Yeah, but you have to trade into that 1/1. That feels really bad. You have to do it though. You have to keep playing this Freezing Trap game. You know it's been awkward for your opponent. You have to keep.
Or you don't have. Or you just play the
you just play the wolf. Yeah,
instead of Houndmastering. Yeah, it feels really good.
Yeah, I like that a lot better. This is a really good time to develop that minion.
Yeah, and I guess now, do you like Lightning Storm Argent Squire?
Ugh.
Like everything just feels so bad for Valiant Virtual.
This is
just send a chill down your spine.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing the thing from below, and I'm getting chills down my spine. I don't know what's going on. This is rough. I would hate to be Virtual in this situation. This Freezing Trap has done incredibly good work.
It's it's just been like how this Totem Golem was played turn 2 and it's attacked like once. It's just been sitting there. I think it attacked the turn it was played.
Yeah, because there's 3 damage on the Hunter's face. That's what that's.
All right, so he's gonna proc it and then just play it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's over.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Nightmare is over.
Yeah, it's like a band-aid. You just gotta rip it off for the vest.
Gosh, double Houndmaster.
Too bad you can't. So it's probably
Houndmaster Companion, right?
I think don't you Animal Companion first just to see what happens, or does that affect your decision making at all?
Yeah, it does. Because if you get Leok, I think you trade the Elephant into the 3/4. I would think, but we're just trying to opt for weaving in value. We're just gonna weave it in. There's nothing wrong with using your hero power as much as possible as a Hunter player when you already have the board like this. So I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, so Lightning Storm, I think you have to save the Hex for like a Savannah High main rather than hexing the Wolf or the Lightning Storm. Oh,
that's pretty good results considering we said let it be and didn't try to go for the spell power totem.
He won the coin flip on the Houndmaster and the Infested Wolf.
Yeah,
and so
he wanted
really good.
Yeah, all he wanted was 2 out of 3, and he got it, man.
Yeah,
he was not gonna get too greedy and be like, yeah, I want all 3 to hit 3. Like, he got what he wanted there. That worked out real nicely.
Exactly. So he's gonna Houndmaster these little spiders, which are beasts, unlike the Haunted Creeper counterpart.
Yeah.
These are actually considered beasts, which is super good. And he just smorks. He doesn't trade, which I'm a proponent of in this, because I think at this point the Hunter is just in such a dominating position. I think you just put him on a clock.
Yeah. I was about to say though, unless Call of the Wild gets drawn or High Main, there's a chance Shaman can come back. But that Call of the Wild probably sealed this thing. I'll have to say. It was actually getting kind of interesting there for a second, but Call of the Wild at the top.
Yeah, and he has 5 HP left, so it all of a sudden became a lot less.
It was interesting for like 20 seconds there. After like the domination that the Hunter put on.
That is the most Hearthstone sentence I've ever heard in my life. It was interesting for about 20 seconds, and then it stopped.
Yeah, I mean that game was so dominated by the Hunter's side that like there really was like a brief 20 seconds where like the Pyro Elemental got the perfect amount of value, and there was sort of an empty hand on the Hunter's side, and then
call
off the top, all the companions.
I mean, we're seeing a lot of interesting things happen. It's just like the Shamans have kind of been not on the winning side of things.
No,
the 4-drops have not been like. It's interesting because like every time we see the Hunter, like the Shaman lose, it's like we also haven't seen the 4-mana 7/7.
Yeah,
yeah.
Really
so it's like I want to see the statistics on like the probability of just like a XY graph, just like probability of losing after X amount of turns without drawing your 7/7.
Yeah,
your 4-mana War Golem. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like we got a Warrior Mirror coming in, and this looks like a Face Warrior from Kolmari. Looks like a Face Pirate Warrior looking at the deck list. I'm super stoked for that. And then it looks like Virtual has your standard Tempo Warrior.
The one we saw earlier. I love the Pirate Warrior. And I love the start for the Pirate Warrior. You always want that matey. The matey is like the key card to this deck, which is such a weird sentence. But that matey makes everything run.
People
so
ripped into that card when it was first released. They're like, a 1/3 Rusty Hook. Who the heck's going to use that?
You think we would learn our lessons? Because like, Must for the Battle is the same thing. We don't care about the Light's Justice. No, it's so important. It's so good, actually.
Light's Justice wrecked people.
Yeah.
Especially against, like, because Zoo was just, like, so prevalent around the time that card started getting popular, and Light's Justice wrecked Zoo.
It's like, one day we'll learn our lesson as Hearthstone players. Like, weapons are just good, especially when they come with bodies and for cheap.
Yeah.
Like, it just kind of makes sense. It all adds up really nicely. So I'm pretty okay. I was gonna say maybe we can Frothing Berserker here, but
yeah, Frothing. I was a fan of. I'm wondering if he's gonna go for a N'Zoth first mate straightly into upgrade, just get a 2/4.
I don't mind. Oh, that's interesting. Probably.
Yeah, Fiery War Axe upgrade is pretty good.
So against Frothing, yeah, I'd have to say that's the way to go.
Definitely. It's kind of unfortunate he didn't develop his own Frothing before this, because that. Like, the amount of damage it would start doing would be ridiculous.
Yeah, this is why exactly why I wish you could have pointed out. It's pushing so much more damage than this Juggler is, but I mean, it'll be there. But
this is actually the coin this turn is actually going to be pretty nutty, because I'm going to assume that he's going to drop the Bloodhoof Brave, and he's going to be able to drop Frothing Berserker, coin Heroic Strike, and take it out with his face.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. I still don't know if that's actually the way we go, though.
Well, now he picked up the new Bloodsail Cultist, and so just get enough. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a pirate on the board to use it.
Yeah,
it looks like he's going to use just use his 2/3. The Heroic Strike would have sucked kind of to float the 2 damage, but at the same time, it was a pretty big tempo play.
Yeah, it really. This is really nice. That hero power. Ooh, everything's kind of falling into place over here, and like. Virtual needs to deal with this, and I don't see it yet. He can do
it kind of sucks.
3 damage to it, but he can't kill it.
Yeah, he doesn't have any executes, and a Whirlwind effect would be just the stupidest thing you could do with a Frothing Berserker on the board.
This is looking ugly.
I think the only bad thing Kolmari has going on at this point is that the Bloodsail Cultist can't proc unless you play N'Zoth's first mate, which is going to replace your weapon.
Yeah, but I don't even think that matters. You have a 4/1 into the Arcanite Reaper.
So I think you just play.
What now?
I think you swing and then play N'Zoth's first mate, and then play your Arcanite Reaper, and then try to get Bloodsail Cultist value off of that.
I don't even know.
Following few turns.
I don't even know if we ever searched for Cultist value. I think you have enough damage, and a 3/4 body is good enough, and you just kind of win from there.
Like, it's a 3-mana 3/4. That's like perfectly good vanilla stats, and then on top of that you get a really cool effect.
Oh my goodness, what was this? We went this route. I don't think this route can win this game.
Oh god.
I don't think I don't know if there's a better route.
So he Whirlwind to deny the 2 damage from the Flame Juggler, but gave his Frothing Berserker like 1,000,000 damage.
Yeah, I don't Okay.
I don't know if I can agree with that.
I
We
also
didn't-
don't know if I agree with. Well, I mean, playing all these minions is fine. You do get to ensure 5 damage coming out of your hand next turn.
Hey, more whirlwind effects. Let's go nuts.
Okay. Still can't clear it though. One more mana, we could have
No.
cleared it.
You can clear it, but you're gonna take another 10
Oh
damage.
yeah, I'm not looking at the weapon in the warrior's hand. You can
Uh,
clear
probably-
it, but you're gonna lose.
Yeah, then you just lose because he didn't try execute.
Yeah, you can't
Oh
win this.
god.
Oh, that was rough.
So
That was.
he's-
I feel like virtual
that
just
was-
running in place.
that was
Oh,
that was rough to watch.
that
That was. He has like 17 different ways in his hand to kill him. He has Arcanite Reap, he has Heroic Strike, he has Mortal Strike. Oh my goodness.
Or virtual was literally just running in place as that berserker just. Oh man, that was
He just got out tempoed by Face Warrior. There you
hard.
go.
Yeah, tempoed hard. Yeah, tempoed
That
hard.
was such a like that, and that just goes to show like you draw perfectly with these very aggressive like Face Warrior decks, like the Pirate or just. Can you even call it like it was technically Pirate because it had pirates in it, but it also had like I think that was Nostum's list that he ran at prelims.
It looks
I
like
think-
it. Card,
Because he has,
card for card.
I saw some fairy dragons, which
Yeah.
are also. Speaking of people bringing counters to Rogue,
That's
like
like
Fairy
the number
Dragon.
one counter.
yeah, you can't backstab it. Your only hope is to like coin SI kill it,
That's your only chance, and you have to
Yeah.
have coin and you have to have SI. But
or like,
that was,
maybe like a deadly poison. But
that was-
still, like
oof,
it's a really good hand.
that was a beatdown.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, and the thing is,
That was
like,
a beatdown and a half.
I was alluding that like one of the key cards in that whole deck is the first matey, and he never even played it. He never even had to.
Yeah.
He never had to
Didn't
play
need
the
it.
first mate. Ugh.
Oh,
War
so
Axe
no,
is such
no
a good
rusty
card.
hook. Yeah. So before